Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. It is the final show of the second day of our Black Friday week. And as I've been saying the last couple of days, we like to lengthen these events. You know, normally one day, but we make a whole week out of it. And boy, oh boy, it's been a fantastic couple of days so far, hasn't it? We had our massive launch day yesterday with loads of stellar deals, which you all picked up. The Craft Vault this morning, the 60-minute Craft Vault, let me just tell you, I think potentially one of the biggest and busiest Craft Vault shows we have ever done. I feel a bit bad mentioning that because of course it was 60 minutes, so you can't shop the deals. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, if you're feeling down in the dumps about that because you couldn't get the deals, you should be feeling very happy about yourself because this show is amazing. One of my favourite shows, Launch Party, because it's our opportunity to bring you some of the biggest launches from the last few weeks. And when I say big launches, tonight we've got things like the Majestic Unicorn collection, which flew out of the door last week. We've got our brand new Crafters Inspiration magazine number 7, which was also a huge hit. We have got our washi tape vellum rolls, which was so popular, and also we've got the return of our outline dies as well. So certainly lots to look forward to. All sorts of goodies for you over on the website as well. I'll tell you about all the various discounts that we've got as far as Black Friday is concerned as we head through the show. And don't forget, up until end of play on Sunday, double points on everything, not just on the show, but right across the website. So there are so many reasons to shop. There's loads of reasons to get in touch and say hello. And one of the biggest reasons to stay and watch this show, I know what you're thinking, it's because of you, isn't it? No, it's not because of me this time. No. It's because she's back. For one show only. She's missed me so much, and she messaged me and said, can I come and do the show tonight because it's been so long, I can't bear to be without you another day. I was like, oh, go on then if you have to. It's only Sara.
I've missed him so much. I've been texting him saying I've got to come back, but I'm just... Yeah, basically, if I can't get in for all of the launches, I worked out, if I came in for launch day, I get my grubby mitts on all of the launches. So it's almost like, in my head, this is the bloody launch of the gorgeous unicorn selection and of the beautiful washi tapes and of the fabulous papers. In my head, this is the launch. So if you weren't there for the launches, don't worry, because this is the launch. And I'm going to treat it as though it were a launch and do all the gorgeous demos that I would do if it were the big launch day and show you all the fabulous bits that I would do if it was the launch day, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
We are going to have a lot of fun. Sara's got a lot of demos lined up, but as always, feel free to get in touch. Feel free to ask the questions. If there's anything particularly that you want to see, Sara has got a load of demos lined up, but we've also got other goodies on the show for you as well, which we can certainly show you and bring into the show should you wish to. As I said, loads to be shopping for on the website. We are just laden with deals over the course of the next few days. Just as a bit of a header for you as we get ready for the show, 20% off core tools on the web, 20% off our stories, up to 50% off Totally Tiffany goodies, 60% off selected paper and card, and up to 80% off soft crafts. And that's just a few of the headlines, all there on the web for you. We've got Radical Rachel on the socials tonight, and already in is Bob.
Radical Rachel!
Is she
feeling social tonight? Keep us up to date, Rich. I want to know everything that's being gossiped about.
Okay, there you go. Fill us in with all the gossip, please. Not too much of the gossip. Barbara's in. Hi, Barbara. Jill Hutchins is in from North Carolina. Susan Bock joins us from Loveland, Colorado. Wow, welcome, Susan. Hillary's in saying hello, everyone, from Hillary and Holly Collie. Hello and woof. Auntie Lisa and Frank. Frank's in. Can we get a picture of Frank and Holly, please, tonight? I know we can't show it, guys. You're going to say we can't show it on the big screen, but you send it to me. I'll show it on my iPad. Oh, no. Holly is in the bad books as she has eaten the laces from Auntie Lisa's new hiking boots. That's one of those points, right, where you want to laugh, but you have to turn away and laugh and then tell them off, isn't it? You're like, no. That's what you have to. Naughty. Don't do that. Sorry, Auntie Lisa. Naughty Holly.
Ben, get with the programme.
Sorry. Julie Palmer joins us. Elizabeth Red says, g'day everyone, g'day. And Karagawa Beard is in. Zoe Carver's in. And Denise Whiting says, hi everyone, I love Tuesdays as it's my day off and I can catch both shows. And we must say hi also to Carol as we come over to you, Sarah, to have a look at this Majestic unicorn. She says, I love the sweater. I was trying to work out what it says on your sweater earlier on.
It says, so let's have a look. Cheer,
yeah.
Joy, cheer, fa la la.
Yeah.
Jingle bells, snowy.
Snowy.
Is it a bit early?
Nah, you're all right. Turn round. Has it got anything on the back?
I don't know.
Oh, no, it hasn't. No, plain back.
A bit boring at the back.
Yeah.
I just stand me jetty from the front.
Party at the front.
It's my new Christmas jumper this year. Well, it's one of my new Christmas jumpers.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till you see I've made my own favourite Christmas jumper.
Have you?
For this year. I have indeed.
What's on it?
Can't tell. Oh, well, I can. Yeah. It's got 3 Christmas trees on. It's very beautiful.
Ah, tremendous.
Yeah. It is tremendous.
Oh,
you know what? I'll wear that one on Friday when I'm in.
Oh yeah, we've got. We had to say, 3 hour.
I just said it now.
3 hour big show.
Boom. 3 hours. 3 hour show and launch of Sarah's Christmas jumper.
Yeah, and it's midday. The 3 hour show, so 7 a.m. You need to be early Eastern time, 4 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be absolutely cracking. And if anyone cares in the gallery, it is Nicola and Johnny. Jamie's been booted out for that one. Oh, Jimmy's off. I thought you'd moved him away. Right, let's get into this. Let's pretend, I know loads of you have already seen this, but for Sarah, who is in for this launch, the brand new launch, everybody, of the Majestic Unicorn Showstopper Bundle. So show us this. We haven't seen it before.
Come on, guys. Let us know in the comments. I must not be the only one who missed the launch day, right? Here's what I've done. I've told them you have to treat everything as though it's a launch day. So I'm going to give you a look. I'm going to do some demos exactly like as if it was a launch day. And that means I've made them do the showstopper again for the launch day. Now, that can only mean one amazing thing. When you buy the showstopper, you can get the paper bundle at half price. Please tell me we are doing that, Ben.
Yeah, we are doing that.
Excellent. Yeah. Right, so sleeves are going up. Mean business, right? Can I just show you? And you need, Jamie, you need to get them in dead close.
Beautiful.
This is next level. I mean, the unicorns on this, and yes, they are printed onto gorgeous pearl card, guys.
Incredible.
They are absolutely phenomenal. You've got the, they've got the unicorns like that. We've got amazing things like, look at this with the gorgeous little rainbow.
That's so cute.
But then these are the unicorns on vellum. So if you're wondering why them colours look so intensive, why it looks so phenomenal, they are on vellum. You also, oh, I've just got to show this. I mean, come on. My little niece, Gracie, would absolutely adore these.
Yeah, bet.
I love the little pieces that we've done, the little stamps, the little extra pieces. This is one of those gorgeous, you'll see so many of the cards are just so easy to do like this. But then also, you've got things like the unicorn edge book, which I am going to be using in my demonstration, and I'm going to show you how to do it from both sides as well. Oh, look at the paper, even the papers that haven't got unicorns on.
Immense, aren't they?
And then also, if you're anything like me, I love to collect unicorns, right? We've done a couple in our collection over time, especially with things like our sparkle pens or the tri-blend where you're merging all the colours. These were meant to be, okay? So if you want unicorns, you want rainbows, this is it, right? So that is the kind of look that this collection's going for. Don't forget, let me know if you're treating it like me and this is like launch day today. Right, it is the launch day. Nicola says it is, right? I'm going to show you, first of all, the very special unicorn book.
Yes.
All of these are available to buy individually on the website, right? But you, come on, guys, right? That is that pearl coming through. So can you see, you get 2 of each one of these. And they are single-sided prints because there is no way on God's earth you are ever going to use the underneath of any one of these, right? So every page is an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful unicorn topper printed onto pearl card, right? Honestly, you just need to buy these and frame them.
Exactly right.
They are to die for. It's the nicest artwork, I think. If you love unicorns, it's an absolute no-brainer, right? So that is your 6x6 unicorn, Majestic unicorn topper pad, 24 sheets, 12 designs, 2 of each, right? Then your 12x12 paper pad is a double-sided, right?
Yeah.
Because this is when you are getting the intensive print or the subtle print on the reverse, right? And again, all of these on that beautiful, beautiful, like, what do you call it? We've got 3 sheets of each of this one, by the way, and all of these are on that pearl card.
Pearl card,
oh, come on, don't flick too fast, Sarah, don't flick. It was doing this to you.
It was misbehaving to me the other day as well, yeah.
Right, I'm going to go really slowly.
Isn't it nice you've got these papers at the back, which you said, you know, just florals and foliage, you know?
I just think you've got like a lovely mix, haven't you?
Yeah.
Nice. So you've got the one. So the idea is, yes, take the unicorn, but also just use some of these complementaries or the reverse. If you are doing these for like envelopes, or you're using these for gorgeous bags or boxes, you're doing them for scrapbook pages. I just think there's so much scope with each one of these. They are absolutely another level. And I know a lot of people will be going for you'll be going for extras of the papers. Remember, you've got that bonus buy, so you go for this and you can absolutely pick up the bonus buy. Now, papers wise, we've got the 12x12 pad, you've got the 6x6 pad, the vellums, you saw these on a lot. Now, the colours on these are so ridiculously intensive that you just need, I mean, each one of these, absolutely next level.
Yeah.
And what you saw is using them on some little pieces of paper, they just look, I mean, just
incredible.
Absolutely incredible, right? So you're getting on there, so there's 24 sheets of the vellum as well, 6 designs on there, 4 of each one of the 6 designs, right? We then also have the cardstock. Now, the cardstock, it's them really like pastel colours, but it's not the washed out pastel, it's the quite vibrant pastel shades. So ones that I want to be nice and intensive. Honestly, they look fantastic. So that is your linen cardstock. So remember, what exactly is in the bonus buy, Ben, and what's the details on the bonus buy?
So you get all of the papers.
All 4 of them.
Yeah, all 4 of them for half price, obviously. When it's with the showstopper, that has to be in the same basket.
Yeah, so you've got, if you go for that showstopper, and bear in mind, even if you are a platinum member, so showstopper is coming in at £80 or $115.
Great value.
While that is in your basket, you get another one of these again. You won't pay $45 or $60, you'll pay half of that, right? Okay, so that is your paper and card collection. Yep. Then in terms of the extras that you've got, that is the edgeable that we were looking at. Absolutely gorgeous. So there is your unicorn edgeable, which you're going to use on the side of even just some simple cards, or you want to go whole hog. Look at this. It also we have that gorgeous illusion film in.
We do.
So you've got a 2-pack
2 rolls.
of the illusion film in that gorgeous like unicorn shade as it was, which matches in with the paper pad beautifully, right? You've then also got this lovely set here, which is your rainbow.
Cute.
And the idea is that rainbow looks just lovely on its own, right? You've got the unicorn stamp and die set, so that's the stamp that's going to then cut out. That is giving you that lovely unicorn feel,
Majestic.
right? You've got a phenomenal 3D embossing folder.
Incredible, that, isn't it?
I mean, it's just, look at this. The detail around here is next level. Even if you don't use the actual unicorn piece, but you just want to use the 3D-ness, that is it there on the front of a card.
Beautiful.
Right? Then we've also got 2 lovely sets. You've got the stamp and die, so the unicorn is a die and the rest are stamps. And then you've also got all these little fun stamps on the little mini stamp set. That is everything in the collection, and it is to die for.
It is a marvellous collection, and for those of you that might have seen it the other day, you know, on the real launch, you might want to come and get more of the papers. If you do, details at the bottom of your screen, but as Sarah was explaining, if you go for that showstopper, you love it. It's brilliantly priced. When you think of everything you get for £64, $92 platinum, you can then add in more of the paper, more of the vellum, 12x12, 6x6, and the linen card, half the price on screen. Lots of lovely comments already coming through. Kirsty D says, I've got my Majestic Unicorn collection. The papers are gorgeous. I mean, that's service, isn't it? We literally launched it 13 minutes ago and you've already got it. That is Incredible. Goddess says, I'm happy to see Sara launching, you put these.
Good answer.
I heard my unicorn showstopper. I've had my unicorn showstopper. It's already shipped. I can't wait for the arrival. I mean, this is unbelievable, the level of service we're giving you tonight. Nee Connie actually missed the launch. She says, I'm glad to make this show with Sara and Ben. Cannot have it any other way. I'm getting so confused. And she also says, wow, I didn't expect these papers to be so gorgeous with the majestic flowers. Also saying that Unicorn Edgeable is calling for paper piecing, or as Sara has already said, use your illusion film, which you've got within the bundle as well. The embossing folder is awesome, says Cecilia Simmerman. And Beverly Gash saying, what a lovely jumper. Keep the comments coming through. We love all of this. Let us know if there's anything in particular that you want to see later on in Launch Party. That's what this show is all about, giving you the opportunity to see these launches for the first time if you missed the actual launch, or indeed if you did buy when we launched, to pick up other bits and pieces. Maybe you just picked and chose from this particular collection and you're thinking, oh, I wish I bought X, I wish I bought Y, wish I bought more of the papers. Then this is your opportunity to do it in the show. Still going to get you double points as well, which is incredible. And of course, we've held all of the prices for you too. So don't think to yourself, oh, I should have bought it on launch day, the price was lower. It wasn't. We've held the price for you. So you are in exactly the same situation as everybody else who did shop with us. So we're going to get into it. I'll have a little demo with this collection. I suppose the thing to say was such a beautiful collection. How on earth, Sara, do you know where to start?
I knew exactly where to start. Start with the edgeable.
Aha.
I have to say that Unicorn Edgeable is just another level, right? And what I wanted to do is show you, let me just find a little pokey tool there, because we've got a little, whoever's been using this last hasn't cleaned the die out.
Leanne.
Right, so what I wanted to show you how to do is how we could do a card. I've done a gatefold card, so I put the score lines in.
Yeah.
I've got a gatefold, and I wanted to show you all how we could have the unicorn facing both ways, right?
Oh, yes.
So watch this. So when I put it this way, right, what it's going to do is it's going to cut that unicorn out. And let me just get that in and show you. So top tip is when you're sticking this down, right,
yeah,
you're always going to hold the tape on the bit that is getting cut off.
Gotcha.
Right? So that's going to go in there like that. I'm going to go into here like this, and then I'm going clear, magnetic, top plate, and straight through the Gemini machine, right? So that first side, you are cutting as though it were like a standard, right? You're just a really straightforward, cutting it as though it was a straightforward edgeable, okay? And through we go. She's got no patience, guys. Even 9 seconds, you can't be waiting for it, right?
Speedy Gonzalez is back.
Oh, there we go. So we lift this off now.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you out of there. Come on. Right.
Oh, it's so delicate, isn't it?
So it really is. It's a gorgeous, delicate design. And if you wanted to really make sure, what you would do is, you just take the tape off, Sara, is what you would do.
I was going to say, I thought there was a bit of tape there.
Yeah, I was just trying to save myself a bit of time, right? So now you lift the paper out of the die like this, right? That's how you get that perfect cut. So can you see there, that perfect cut is coming. It's there, it's looking fabulous, yeah? And then, oh, that would be perfect for paper piecing.
Oh, look at that.
And they're lovely. Imagine taking each one of those out, colouring it, piecing it back in. Love that. Right?
Nice.
But I'm not going to. I'm just going to
smash them all over the floor instead. You do that as well.
Get off, right? Make sure I've got all those little pieces out. Right. Now, what we're going to do on the other side, so that is the unicorn facing inwards. Yeah. Right. Now on this next one, obviously, I don't want it to face.
No.
I'm going to put it here. I'm going to open it up on the inside.
Gotcha.
Right? So that it's going. So I'm just going to show you that again. There's the piece where it folds in.
Yep.
Open this out, and then pop this one in the middle here.
Yes.
Right. So what will happen now is, when it cuts out, cutting out that way. Yeah. Right. You'll see that in just a second. I will show you, going in with that, 2 pieces on here like this, top piece on, and we'll be able to do the same on the other way, right?
Excellent.
And that is how, if you ever want a reverse mirror image on a gatefold card, you just open out the second piece of the gatefold and cut it there. It's a brilliant technique to learn if you've never done that one before. You're welcome. And you know what? You should really tape your die in place before you do this. Sara didn't do that.
Oh, no.
But it's all right, because in true Blue Peter style, I will have one that I prepared earlier.
Hey!
But you'll see the idea, right? So how on earth I have knocked my taped bit there. That's because I was talking, Ben, at the same time, right? So basically it's your fault, Ben.
Well, I'll take that. It's usually my fault, to be fair.
Right, so basically, if I'd done that really well, right, just ignore all this, guys. I will take that die out of there like this. Right, so that one there, so we're gonna, there the die, we're gonna lift that die out.
Oh, amazing, Sarah.
Right, so it's going that way. So what happens is when you fold this in, now we've got two unicorns are facing each other, right? Now you can't see them very much, but as soon as I put them on a piece of coloured card, now you are talking, how nice are they looking at each other, right?
Yeah.
Now, you can either paint in a bit of a face or whatever, but look what I've done on here, right? On this one here, I've just used some of that gorgeous, and can you see it's glittery? Yeah. It's got the glitter in. So these, I've just used a little bit of our, few of our paints. Oh, the glitter paints. The glitter paints, yep. It's actually, the glitter paints or the shimmer paints, either would work really well. Like, look at that when they come together. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can see it now. You can see it now, can't you? Beautiful. Yeah, you can. Looking fabulous, right? Now, if you want to make it really stand out, let me just show you a nice trick, right? You can go and cut them again into some, this is into the cardstock that's in the set. Yeah. And I've cut two of them, and of course I'm going to turn that one inside out. So when we're doing that, you want your dotty tape pen, Ben. And you're going to take your dotty tape pen all the way around the outside like this, right? So loads of dottiness all the way over here. And notice I am not being sparing at all. No, you aren't. Right? I always get loads. People never put enough of the dotty tape pen on, right? So you get your dotty tape pen on, and then you're going to take this. So I'm going to lie it in place, but I'm just going to slightly take that off. Right, so it just comes slightly down, slightly to the right, and then what that should give you, oh yes, look at how much more professional that looks. Yeah, yeah. And it's got that little bit of a shadow. It just really makes it stand out, doesn't it? So I'm going to do the same on here, loads and loads of dottiness of the tape pennage, and you don't be as aggressive as me, guys. You will not be, yeah, but you won't be live on TV under time pressure or whatever, right? That's it. So look at that, that goes under here. And we're just going slightly down and ever so slightly off so that you just get that little bit of shadowing, right? A little bit of shadowing like that. Okay. And then we fold that in. Yeah, now we've got that lovely shadow on both pieces. And then literally to put the whole card together, Ben, it is as simple as taking that little bit from here. I'm just going to put tape along here so that we've got that on the inside, and that again, because it's double layered, it's going to look really profesh in the background of there. And then you've got all of those lovely stamps, and all I've done with this one, little stamp on the bottom, follow your dreams. Aww. And that was a nice, simple but fabulous looking unicorn card. You had to do one with the edgeable, didn't I? I just had to do one with the edgeable. It just looks amazing. It does. A lot of people loving that technique as well. Great technique, says Sarah. And it's one of those, isn't it, that initially you look at the card and think, how's that done? But when you see how simple it is to be able to create that effect, it's definitely something that you're going to be doing at home. This would be great, says Cecilia, for a little girl's unicorn theme party. Invites, goodie bags, etc. Absolutely. And I just love, you know, Sarah's idea, and we chatted about this on the launch as well, as simple as buying some cheap frames from those stores, you know the ones, and taking some of the papers and simply framing them. If you've got kids, you know, little girls, well, little boys as well, grandkids who love unicorns, who love things all kind of fantasy and fairy tale, how amazing to be able to kind of add some new decor to their bedroom just by framing some of these beautiful papers. I think particularly the 6x6 ones, because you've got those almost portraits of the unicorns, haven't you? So those would look beautiful in little frames. Sneaky watching from work, says Jill B. Howdy. Laurie Barnett says, hi, I'm watching whilst making cranberry bread. Cranberry bread, eh? Not something I've heard of. I like cranberry and I like bread. Probably would like cranberry bread.
Stephanie says, my Majestic unicorn and all the extras fell in my basket last week. I'm waiting for that to arrive. This looks great, says Michelle. And Sarah says, I'm loving that light green paper. If you want it all, Showstopper Bundle is the best place to go. Look at the discount you're getting. Should be £100, 134 bucks, £64 if you're platinum. That is also $92 if you're shopping in the US. And don't forget, you have also got that bonus buy option where you can get more of those papers. Simply put them in your basket and you will get them for half of the price. But something else that we launched just before we have a short break, give you opportunity to get your carts and baskets checked out. Our Crafters Inspiration issue 7. These are absolutely brilliant, these magazines, because you get so much bang for your buck here in the fact that you get all of the inspiration, 178 tips and ideas within this, but then you get all of the goodies to be able to craft with, which is incredible. I won't take you fully through this because I know a lot of you love to get the magazine home and thumb through it at your own time. But the genius about this is, as we just sort of open this one up, you get all of the details here, some faces that you will recognise within this, but also projects that you can do with all of the freebies that you'll get. So it shows you what's in the box. So you're going to get, for this price is incredible, $23.99 or $27.99 includes loads of other goodies as well, which is your embossing folder, your 6x4 embossing folder. You are also going to be getting the A5 stamp set. So on there, 12 stamps, beautiful florals. You have got your absolutely brilliant sentiments in there. Plus, you've got the little cute figures there as well, ready for your springtime and Easter crafts. The little lamb and then the little chick. You're also going to get your die set in there too. So that beautiful floral wreath is included alongside your 5x5 stencil. So it details here everything that you're going to get, and then you'll find that the projects are all skewed towards the freebies that you've got within your set. And what is also lovely, as I say, I won't show you too much, so you get the opportunity to discover it for yourself. In the centre, this is where you get your papers. And what you really want to do is get to the centre, just open up your staples, take the papers out, and then keep those separate. But you can see you've got beautiful papers which you can stamp onto, ink onto, all of these different toppers as well, which is incredible. But look, beautiful papers for all sorts of different occasions. You've got kind of Easter themes in there, springtime themes, birthday themes in there as well, and all of this is included for that incredible price of $11.99 or $15.99. We just changed the details on the screen because we do have a showstopper option which is on the Shop the Show. I don't have those products here in the studio, but we can, that is on the website for you. But listen, I think the majority of people actually, when we launched this, did just go for the magazine option. So you get all of that within here. 50 bonus points if you just go for the magazine on its own. If you want to go for the showstopper option, this is 100 bonus points. Plus you get all of these added extras as well. So there you can see for $23.99, $27.99, you are going to be receiving the silver luxury cardstock. So you get with that 10 sheets of your glitter card, 10 sheets of your mirror card, 10 sheets of your matte mirror card as well. You get the 24 sheet beautiful rose gold cardstock as well, where you get the 12 sheets of your glitter card and then the 12 sheets of that pearl card, which matches. I always think those card pads are brilliant for making your boxes with, because you've got the top of your box, I would think glitter, then the bottom of your box with that pearl card, so that's perfect. And then we're also going to be giving you within that set your die tool as well with the sponge, so brilliant for you to be able to get all those bits and pieces out of those more intricate dies. So it is $23.99 platinum or $27.99, should be $49.96 or $68.84, so you are making a huge saving within that bundle. Whichever one you want to go for, you will get your double points. Remember, the showstopper option gives you 100 bonus points. The option for just the magazine on its own gives you that 50 bonus points too. But as you can see, the value for money with all of those papers, with all of the dies in there that you've got, the embossing folder and stamps, is off the chart. Keep the comments coming through. Jill B says, I've ordered the showstopper, the bonus and Sheena's outline collection last week. Cannot wait for that to arrive. Brilliant, brilliant buys right there. And Rebecca Dancer says, I love that magazine. I've made the flower box in the Christmas paper to house alcohol. Nice. Great gift box. I love that idea, just to make a box to house alcohol. I mean, Merry Christmas to you, Rebecca, is all I can say. We are going to take a short break. Let's give you opportunity to get your carts and your baskets checked out. Remember, double points right across the website, and as you head to the web to check out the fact that we've got 30% off selected ink pads, 70% off selected embossing folders, 70% off selected stamps and dies, and one more for you, 70% off selected Sara signature. Take that to the website. Get yourselves to the checkout, and we'll come back with more of your recent launches with Sara in about 4 minutes' time.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come into work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the colour of He-Man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along, because there's always a softer side to craft along. My phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog, unless I'm coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch isn't lunch. My favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like. Lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes at the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobbymaker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for being with us. We've got so many of you watching tonight, which is absolutely brilliant. Lovely to have so many of you with us who, well, were with us for the original launches, and now you're saying you're jumping in buying other bits and pieces. But for those of you who haven't seen them before, this is the show to always watch. It is 99% of the time on a Tuesday in this time slot. So if you do ever miss any launches at any other point, jump in at this time, 5 o'clock on a Tuesday night. We're always here with Launch Party. Love the magazine, says Rebecca. Jill ordered the Showstopper and the bonus buy from that last deal as well. We've got plenty more to show you. One of the big deals that we had, and I won't flick through the papers, I'll just explain the Showstopper on this because I know Sara wants to show you the papers. But one of the biggest deals that we did, was it last week or the week before? I think it was the week before because it was with Debbie, wasn't it? And I won't flick through them, was these amazing pads. They absolutely flew. The Vintage and Distressed floral paper pads. Now, I will, as I say, give Sara the honour of flicking through these, but you're going to get 2. They are incredible. You've got your Distressed Florals, which is beautiful butterflies, beautiful florals, beautiful sort of scrapbook designs, if you like. 24 sheets in there, double-sided. And then you're also going to get one of my favourite pads that we've done. I absolutely love this one, the Vintage Scrapbook. It's very aged, very vintage, of course, by the name. It gives me a feel, I always say this, of like Phileas Fogg, 80 Days Around the World, and you'll see exactly what I mean when we go through this with Sara in just a few moments' time. Now, that is a deal on its own if you just want those 2, okay? However, the bonus buy is definitely one to go for here because within the bonus buy, you pay an extra £21 or 31 bucks. We give you £72 or $91 worth of cardstock, and it's amazing cardstock because you're going to be getting beautiful linen cardstock from the Vintage Halloween collection. So that is 24 sheets. You're getting 6 colours, 4 designs of each. We are bringing you that huge bumper linen card pack that we did at Halloween, the Fright Night set. 40 sheets you're going to be getting there in total. 4 sheets of 10 different colours within that pack, and put those 2 together. Yes, they are themed as Halloween, they're titled Halloween, but you've just got a lovely colour palette of linen cardstock that you can use right throughout the year. On top of that, we are going to be giving you, I'll just show you the front on this because it's easier to show because you're going to be inking this up when you get it back, but it is one of our resist pads. This is the Everyday Resist, 6 designs, 4 sheets of each. Add your inks to the pad because if I open it up you can see it looks like there's nothing there basically, but you add your ink and then you can see all of these beautiful designs come right to the fore. You've got some beautiful kind of Art Deco designs on there, you've got some beautiful sort of damask designs, vintage designs, 6 designs, 4 sheets of each included in the bundle, and then you are also going to get the ombre glitter card in the 12 by 12. Again, one of the best card pads I think that we have ever done. It's non-shed glitter, of course. You've got those beautiful ombre effects running right the way through, and that is included within the Showstopper. That's why the majority of people, when we launched this, did go for that Showstopper option, because this pad on its own, always super popular. The resist pads on their own, always super popular. And then linen cardstock. You can never have too much of that in your life. And to get all of that for an extra £20 or 30 bucks within the actual Showstopper option, that's incredible value for money, isn't it? Huge value for money. And of course, you get those 2 brand new pads as well. If you go for the Showstopper option, you get double points, which you wouldn't have got when we launched this 2 weeks ago. And you also get the bonus buy option, which is those 2 pads. Once again, the price for those will be half the price you're about to see on your screen right now. There. So £14.50 or $19.50, although that's before you take off your 20%. You do the math. It's too late in the day for me. I'm normally very helpful. You'll also get double points on that as well. I would imagine you'll be getting this plus this. If you just want this on its own without that, that is also available for you. Shop the show to see all of those relevant deals. More questions and comments, but let's have a flick through this because if you're seeing this for the first time, you are about to be wowed. 2 absolutely beautiful paper pads here, Sara. And actually, when we were chatting to Debbie Fisher about these, she was sort of saying, you know what, you've got a quite nice feminine pad and you've got a more masculine pad there as well.
Yeah, I'm not being funny, guys, but I like the whole, you could get this, or you could get this, or but the bottom line is £29. When you see these, you are categorically going to want them, right? You are going to be pretty desperate to get them when I show you them, right? £29, if you are a platinum member, right, we are looking at £40 for the Showstopper, right? Or $39, platinum members $56 for the Showstopper. So if you love these, the showstopper based on what's in it is an absolute no-brainer, right? Now, these are beautiful 24 sheet double-sided paper pads, so 2 of each of all of these designs. Now, you like the other one best, don't you, Ben?
I do, yeah.
I love this one. I mean, you know, these as big showstopper pieces in the middle of a card or whatever, they look fantastic. It's very, I like to use the word vintage ephemera. I always like that word, vintage ephemera.
Yeah, exactly what I thought.
Vintage ephemera in here.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, I like it.
Vintage elephanter.
Yes, just what Ben said.
Yeah.
But honestly, wait till you see, I'm going to be doing demos with these throughout the show. There are so much. These for gift bags, for beautiful gift boxes, or use these with some of the vellum pieces I'm going to show you. That there, absolutely stunning, okay? So that is your vintage florals, right? What I'm saying, it's the distressed florals, not the vintage florals. This is the one that Ben loves. If you're looking for cards for blokes, guys, look no further, right? It really is that kind of like Phileas Fogg, was it? Like around the world?
Yeah, Phileas Fogg, or Willy Fogg if you watch the cartoon.
Willy Fogg, yeah, you can call him that.
80 Days Around the World.
80, that's the one. Look at that.
So
I mean, just
good.
some really iconic, fabulous landmarks. And it is a lot of travel.
Yeah.
So it's just really nice. You can see, I'm going to do a demo for...
I feel like an explorer's gone round the world and that's like his travel log with all of his notes and his stamps that he's collected, you know?
And he's just collected some bits. It really is a beautiful paper pad.
Gorgeous.
It really, really is. And I just, look. And it's the vintage, it's the distressy feel going on in this corner around here. I just love them, right? So there's your beautiful atlas. Oh, look at the map of the world.
Brilliant, isn't it?
I mean, just what you could do with that alone is incredible. Oh, and I love these. This is what I'm using in my demonstration. So you can just see there's loads to go with. So those are your 2 pads. If you love those pads as much as me and Ben do not buy the pads. You would be crazy not to buy. This is why it was so ridiculously busy. And this is what we've tried to do in Launch Party, is bring back all of the showstoppers. So just because you weren't there for the launch date, like me, if you missed out like me, doesn't matter, you still get to take advantage, right? Can I go straight into my demo, Ben?
I think you're going to, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, right? So what I thought we'd do is nice, quick, simple card, right? So I've done this as a 6x6, but whereas I've done my fold on the front and then stuck another 6x6 piece of card over the top, right? So that what you have is we're going to do a lovely easel card on there, right? Now, I've got some of those papers, and what I've done, Ben, is I've mounted them onto a little piece of my, I've double mounted them. So onto black and then gold. And I think when you mount them, when you double mount them onto black and gold, they do just look fabulous, right? So I'm going to take one onto the front. I'm going to layer that up on the front, and then I'm going to layer one on the inside. Now, when you're sticking, because we want this card to be nice and strong at the end of it, look at this, I'm putting plenty of tape on. We're not being sparing with the tape, guys, right? And we're going right up to the end. So I'm double taping it all the way around, and you are going to, this is how you make your cards that feel absolute quality. You double mat and layer, and you use things like the multiple layers of the tape, right? So I'm doing the same here, and it's just a little bit of that gold cardstock. But if you are layering it onto things like the glitter cards, I mean, I would highly recommend gutting the middle of your card.
Oh,
pen,
yes,
right?
you don't want to waste that, do you?
But if you are doing that, don't use your tape pen. If you're using glitter card, I'm going to ask you to use your tacky glue. That's the way that you're going to get it going really, really well, right? So I've stuck some on the front, I've stuck some on the inside, looking really good, right?
Yep.
Now, when we come and do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of this. So I've just taken a piece of card running across the centre. This is going to give me my stand-up, right?
Flopper stopper.
When you've got your, what do you call it, a water stopper?
That's what Debbie calls it, a flopper stopper.
A flopper stopper?
Yeah.
She's good out, Debbie, isn't she? A flopper stopper. So put yourself a flopper stopper on, guys, right? And because we flopper stopper in it, you need some 3D foam pads, right? It only works if we 3D foam pad it up, because you do need that bit to act as the stopper. So, and I'm just using the, I just find the large ones easier to work with, folks. I don't know about anybody else, but so much easier if you're going with them nice big ones. Bring them all up, there you are. Now, where you put your stopper determines just how much, so if you put it there, and actually I'll show you this to the front, right? So, if we put it down the bottom here, you get quite a shallow piece. If you put it up the top here, you'll get quite a strong piece.
Yeah.
If in doubt, go in the middle.
Okay.
Most cards that I see easel-wise go in the middle, which means you get the stopper around about this position like that, right? So that's kind of standard easel practice as it was, right? And then look what I've done. I've just taken one of them little bits from this. Oh, I'm doing it back to front upside down so that you can, he's on there, he's on the close-up, right? So I'm just going to come in with this on the front. So I'm going to pop that across the front like this. And then I've taken, and I've done this with a few of these, by the way, just one of the balloons, one of the hot air balloons, and I'm just, because we haven't got separate toppers with this, doesn't matter. How good does that look as a separate topper, right?
Oh, cool.
Now, before we go and do anything else, it doesn't have a sentiment.
No.
Now, if you want sentiments, guys, you want our amazing new Vellum sentiment packs, right?
Oh, yes.
So I've got the gold ones, you've got the silver ones, and if you haven't seen these, you are absolutely going to love them. What I'll do is I'll use it, and then I'll get Ben to show you afterwards, right? Everything that comes in, right?
You nicked all my boards.
Yeah, well, you can come and get them back.
I'll come and get them. I'll come and do that.
Okay, so can you see, you've got, I can't thank you enough. You are so thoughtful, right? So you've got the different designs. You're going to take the one that you want. I actually have one of mine. Where have I put you? Oh, you're over there, right? I've got one that says happy birthday. Ben will show you all the different designs when we get to it, right?
Yes.
But I've already got, here we go, happy birthday to you. Just cut a little bit off. Now, what you might not realise with this is it's already self-adhesive.
Yeah.
Right, so you need to peel this backing sheet off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this so that you happy birthday to you. It's going to stick down on here like this. There we go. And actually, you can just pop underneath there because you're not hurting anybody. Now, I've got happy birthday on a Vellum. So on the background card like that, it's pretty much looking invisible.
Yeah.
However, if you don't want, in fact, you know what? I could have just stuck it across the front. Oh, should we see what that looks like?
Yeah, why not?
Should we do I can't thank you enough? Stick it on there like that.
That works.
Where's my scissors?
It's good, isn't it? Because having that adhesive backing to it means that, because a lot of people say, like with vellum, they never know how to stick it without the sort of glue showing through. So this takes away that problem, doesn't it?
Look at that straight round.
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough. That is going to go on there like that. And then it's up to you. You can either cut the excess off or look, we can just flip it round the end. How nice is that? I can't thank you enough. And now we've got that stuck onto there in an invisible way. Quite like that. It's looking
that's
fabulous.
great.
Right, look what I've done. I've cut out a few little bits. So this is very much vintage ephemera, guys, right? All that vintage ephemera stuff I've seen.
That's all I thought. Vintage.
Oh, vintage ephemera.
What was it again, I think? Ephemera.
You said elephanta, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Watch what I'm going to do with this, though.
Vintage ephemera.
I'm going to use my edge crimpler.
Oh,
I didn't
yes.
say that very Craigie.
The edge crimpler.
Thank you. That's what I was after.
Sarah's using the edge crimpler, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen our Scotty Hottie in a few
Oh, he was in
days.
earlier.
Yeah. Oh, I was in earlier.
I think he was picking up some stuff for Hobby Maker, because he's down at Hobby Maker tomorrow.
Oh, well, he didn't come and say hello to me.
Oh, did he not?
Rude. Rude.
I think in his defence, it was a flying visit. He was kind of in and out quite quickly.
So
Busy boy.
So can you see? So I've distressed. Look at how much better it looks when you distress the edges like this, right? And it just makes it look a little bit aged. Now, you can either just distress, or you can distress like this and then use a little bit of the ink around the outsides as well if you want.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm just going to take these round, and that just distresses that nicely. Yeah, look how much better that looks. With them distressed around the
absolutely. I
edge.
love that.
Yeah? So I'm just going to put plenty of tape on because we need this to stick really, really well. So I'm going to stick you down there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to stick you along here like this. Yeah. That
looks really cool. I love that.
Pretty cool, isn't it, right? And then I've cut a couple of these hot air balloons. I've got one there. Hang on, where's my other one gone? There it is.
Was it flown off?
It's flown off, right? So I'm going to cut a couple of these air balloons out. Just done a little bit of foam tape on the back.
Have you ever been in a hot air balloon?
No, never.
Is it something you want to do?
I think I would love to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I almost did? Well, I didn't almost did. I had visions of doing it and didn't get a chance to do it. So you know I was in India last week.
Oh, yes.
So in India, they have the World Paragliding Championships where we were at.
Actually?
Yeah, the World Paragliding
That's so
Championships.
random.
So it's the best place in the world, in the Himalayas this is.
How do you, sorry, I'm interrupting you. How do you win the World Paragliding Championships to see how far you can go?
I don't know, actually. But there was hundreds of paragliders all the time. Honestly, it was incredible. So let's have a little look. I can't thank you enough. You can go down there like that. So yes, so I almost got to go paraglide. Well, nobody actually said, do you want to go paragliding? I just thought, wouldn't it be convenient to go paragliding while I was this close to where they had the World Paragliding Championships? But I didn't think to ask anyone. So
you didn't?
Well, it didn't. Look, it
I
didn't
thought you were going to
feel
say,
right.
so I went paragliding and I won the championships without even entering.
So I was there leading a trek of, you know, people who were raising money for breast cancer awareness, basically. And we trekked up the Himalayas, right? So we trekked up a mountain.
Yeah.
It just seems a little bit wrong to desert the rest of your team when you get there and go, yeah, you walk down. I'm just going to jump on somebody's back and I'm going to paraglide down and I'll meet you at the bottom. Like when I'm their leader and I'm there to look after them, it just felt wrong.
Yeah.
So I then had to walk back down.
You could have all paraglided, says producer Nicola.
We could have done. There were 30 odd of us in each group, so probably not.
Yeah. Could they have not like hung onto your legs or something? You could have all of this like...
135 of us all paragliding down here and being, yeah, it's great.
That would have been a sight to see, wouldn't it, eh? Oh, dear. What a beautiful project, though. Look at that finished card.
Do you know, and it's this distressing. But how easy was it?
Yeah.
But I tell you what, these sentiments, this is where it's at, guys. You're going to be sticking them onto everything. They are so usable.
I'll show you those sentiments. We'll recap on the bundle for you as well. But there's so many lovely comments coming through. Thank you to Jamie says, I agree. I like the vintage scrapbook better, but they are both very beautiful. Thank you, Jane, for your nightly joke as well. You say, hey, Ben, what do you call an illegally parked frog? Toad. Because you'd be toad.
I like that one.
It's good. Just always laughs at the jokes that you sent in. Never laughs at mine. All right, Nicola. Linda says, I like that vellum. And Cecilia Zimmerman says, off topic, Lady Boss Sarah, always looking so pretty, she might have to give tips on that also. Well, she does that over on her socials. Yeah, on her Instagram. How do you think I remain looking so youthful and, boyish, good looks?
Do you watch my Instagram?
Always.
I take my tutorials.
Top tips on me washing my hair and doing me, you know. Look at how beautiful my skin is. My 13-year-old daughter said to me, no, don't come in close. My 13-year-old daughter said to me the other day how great my skin is. She's like, Dad, how do you keep your skin looking so youthful at your age?
You've got a 13-year-old daughter?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have, honestly, I didn't think you were old enough to have a 13-year-old daughter. I would never have believed it. 3-year-old daughter, I might have believed.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Lisa P says, Ben, that's an older one. How do you win the World Paragliding Contest? Practice. What am I showing you first? The pads again. I'll show you the pads very quickly, and then I'll show you the washi tape. So I'm surprised the vintage scrapbook here with so many balloons in it. I'm surprised the price isn't more inflated. But you started it, Jane Addams, in Las Vegas. But look, I love this one. I'll show you this one first because it is gorgeous. Front and back, you've got that beautiful age distressed effect. And as I said, for me, this is like Phileas Fogg or Willy Fogg if you watch the cartoon. It's like his travel journal. He's collected all of the stamps and written down his notes in here, taking you to all of these different places. Look, all the beautiful script in there. You've even got like the stains of the coffee cup and the little splats of tea on there, giving it a real sort of aged vintage effect. And then almost like pictures of places he's visited, like Paris and London you've got there as well. You've got these little sort of tickets as well with a little perforation line. So again, perfect to snip, like Sarah was doing, snipping into this pad, taking things like your scissors or your edge crimper, if you've got it, and attaching those to your projects too. Love this page for anyone who loves their boats and sailing and anything nautical. You've got all of the ships on there. You've got your compasses. Again, you've got things like your spy glasses on there as well. It's just a brilliant pad. Maps of the world on there too. Once again, snippability. This here, beautiful paper that you might just want to buy a frame for and stick it on the wall. It's entirely up to you. Love the papers at the front as well, again with the beautiful little tickets, and you've got the old-fashioned penny farthing there too. 24 sheets in the vintage scrapbook, 24 sheets in the distressed florals as well. This one's a little bit, it's still got that distressed effect, but you've got, I think, more colours in here, so it stands out a little bit more. It's a little bit brighter. It's more florals and butterflies, but again, still I think going to be a dream for anyone who loves to scrapbook, because you've got such opportunity to snip in, you know, this beautiful framed flower here. Lots of snippability as far as your kind of inserts are concerned for cards. There's little toppers as well, but once again, if I just show you the reverse of this, you do have something which is a little bit more stripped back, uncoated of course. If you want to stamp onto it, stencil onto it, you can, but look at the beautiful opportunities you've got here to cut into those beautiful framed florals. It's a stunning set of pads that you've got right there. Both of those you're going to get within the showstopper. That's a bundle on its own if you just want to buy those, but the majority of you go for the showstopper, because for an extra £20, $30, we'll give you your vintage Halloween linen cardstock. You're going to get the 40 sheets of linen cardstock from the Fright Night collection. So again, you're getting 10 colours, 4 sheets of each. You're also going to receive the Everyday Pearl Resist Pad, 6 designs on there, 4 sheets of each, giving you your 24. And then you've got the brilliant ombre glitter card, 24 sheets in there. 4 different designs, you're getting 6 sheets of each. That's the way that everybody went on the launch. For all of that for 40 quid is incredible value. 56 bucks, I should say. Double points as well. I'm not kind of rubbing this in your face if you did buy this when we launched it, but it wasn't double points. You might want to jump in and grab it again, because some of our most popular pads, plus the 2 new ones there, double points. Get this, and then get that down the bottom as well. Buy these 2 again, get them half price with the showstopper in your cart. And if you want to be able to recreate Sara's project that she just made a few moments ago, you want your washi tapes. These prove super popular too. The showstopper is basically 2 bundles that we've popped together, and you're getting it with a best price, really, because what you've got is your everyday washi tape vellums, and then you've got the Christmas versions of those as well. Within each box, you get 3 rolls of the washi tape. Remember, it's vellum, but you think, oh, how am I going to stick it? You just peel the back off. It's already got that adhesive ready for you to go. 3 rolls per box. So you get 10 metres on each roll. You're getting 4 boxes, so you're getting 120 metres just within the everyday sentiments on their own. Double that up again with the Christmas ones. That is a lot of amazing tape with these sentiments on. So the everydays, you get these in the black, first of all. The sentiments are the same, you just get different coloured foiling, or ink in this case, on the tape. So you've got birthday wishes, happy birthday to you, you are so thoughtful, I can't thank you enough, by chance we met, by choice we became friends, and true friends are hard to come by. So that's your black. You then get that again in your gold sentiments. Give that a little wiggle, you can see that beautifully coming to the fore right there. Then you're going to get that once again in the rose gold, and then you get that also in your silver. And then we have the Christmas version. If you just want that set on its own, by the way, the everyday bundle is available as a separate bundle. And then this is the Christmas bundle, once again available as an individual bundle should you wish, but most people went for that showstopper option because it's the best value. Sentiments here obviously different because they're Christmas. So you've got Merry Christmas, Season's Greetings, Peace, Noel, and this is my favourite one here, Bah Humbug, and Ho Ho Ho. You don't see Bah Humbug very often, but I quite like that you've got like the Scrooginess of Scrooge here, haven't you? Bah Humbug. And then you've got the happiness of Santa as well. Ho, 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 on one set of your tape. Silver. Then you've got your green, all your sort of traditional Christmas colours here. Gold. And then lastly, red. All the same sentiments. And again, 120 metres you're getting across those 4 boxes. £54, 64 bucks is the price on that, and you will also get your double points on that too. Stretch and up. Say a few more hellos, see if we've got any more comments coming through. Love the paper, says Janice Watson. Jane says, beautiful. And Julie Palmer says the vintage scrapbook pad would work with Caesar Day. I think there is a lot of crossover, actually, absolutely. Another launch that we brought to you 2 weeks ago, this was, I think now, is the Outline Stamp and Dies complete collection. These are beautiful, actually. Some stunning, stunning dies featuring creatures that we've not done before and some of your favourite creatures as well, which I think is really nice. These again are available for you individually should you wish to, but let me take you through the set that you are going to get here. With each die that you get a corresponding stamp sentiment, which it's not just a generic one, not just a happy birthday or thanks. We always try and tie the sentiment in with the theme of the die, if you like, as you can see here with this magnificent tiger. It's called Prairie Visitor if you want it individually. Loads of you bought this. This was, I think, the majority of people's favourite die within the set, and your stamp that you're going to get there is Take a Walk on the Wild Side. We had a lot of finished samples that we showed you on the launch show, turning that tiger into, we think we had a leopard, didn't we? We had a cheetah, we had like a lioness as well. So there's lots of opportunities, depending on how you colour, depending on how you, papers you use, you can create different animals out of that one. Then you've got your Wilderness Voyager, again, super duper popular this one, wishing you a wild birthday. I know a lot of people love that one, particularly the collie gang, who are thinking, dear what, I can make cute little collie out of that, potentially for a project. Talking to cute collies, thank you, Holly, Hillary. I forgot to show that earlier on. There's the collie, look, little Holly, and Frank there as well. Oh yeah, Frank's not got his goggles on there. What's going on in that picture? I must also, just by the way, very quickly, just show you that beautiful alcohol holder from Rebecca, which she bought us. Which she sent to us. I absolutely love that. Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, so you've got your Wilderness Voyager. So yes, it's a wolf, could be a dog, could be a collie, could be an Alsatian, however you want to do it. Wishing you a wild birthday. I also absolutely loved this one here, the fox, the rural visitor. Reminds me a little bit of the fox from the story. I can't remember what it's called, but I know the boy, the mole, and the horse. You know the story. It's full of like positive quotes. I mean, it's like the fox from that story. And the sentiment again is brilliant. Happy birthday, Foxy. Then you've got a couple of birds in here. The Paradise Array. So that is your beautiful hummingbird. Will fit in, I think, with a lot of collections that we've brought you recently. Fly high on your birthday, or fly high if you're entering the World Paragliding Championships. You could send that to someone going paragliding. You've got your Woodland Explorer, which is the owl. Have a hoot on your birthday. And then I think, if we're doing a popularity contest, I think this one probably came in third. Always a popular option is that beautiful stag, the Mountain Roma.
Oh, I'm using that one.
Oh, there you go, you see? Let's go wild is your sentiment with that. All of those available individually, but the best value for money, as always, is to go for that full collection. £36, same price that we launched it at, $46.40. And remember, again, I'm not doing this to go, ha! You didn't get this on launch. I'm just reminding you that we've got double points this time around as well, so an opportunity for you to pick those up. I like this collection, says Rosalind. I must have missed this launch. That's why Launch Party is such a good show to come and join us on. So let's have a look at this then. Sarah, you are going to be using the Mountain Roma.
I am going to use the Mountain Roma.
Lovely.
Roma. As I said, very posh there.
Is that very posh? Mountain Roma.
Roma.
Roma. The Mountain Roma, like man.
Yes. Right, come on, I'm going to cut him out once in black and once in white. Right. So let's have a little look. Do you in black first, matey. Right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shadow him. So once in the black and then once in the white, and you're going to use that technique that I showed you with the unicorn earlier to do that kind of double layer shadowing. Yeah. So there's one. Take him out. There's Mountain Roma. Look at how detailed he looks. He's pretty damn good looking, isn't he? Yeah? Yes. And then in here again with this, pop this one on, straight through. Right, I'm going to go black underneath and white on the top. So you're going to want those dotty tape pens. Dotty tape pen is absolutely paramount for if we're doing double layering like this, right? Okay. So there's your second one coming off. A little bit of a tap behind, right? So can you see? I'm going to go and I'm just going to take him slightly down and to the left, right? So all the way over the back. To the left. To the left, to the left.
What is that? Oh, yeah. Everybody put it in your box to the left.
Right,
I don't know Beyonce, as you can tell.
we can tell, yeah. Right, let's have a little look. So he's very sticky now.
Yeah.
So he's going to come just slightly right and down, like this, like that. There you are. That's looking good, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
There you go. Now he just needs a bit of a background.
Okay.
Now, you know what I love? I love the Colour Creations powder.
Oh, yes, you do.
I love the Colour Creations powder.
That was the last show you and I did together, I think.
Oh,
the
my
powders.
word. I was a bit excited about the
You
Colour
were a bit
Creations powder.
excited about the
I
powders.
was more than a bit excited. I've got the purple and the Ocean Wave. Allium Purple and Ocean Wave, right? So, watch what I'm going to do. And this is the Sara way of doing it. Other people will have other ways, right? But I want to show you how you get... If you haven't used this Colour Creation powder, by the way, guys, my God, this is like going to revolutionise and change your life, right? So, I'm just going to start off with a wet base to begin with. Oh, somebody's... Let's have a little look. So I'm going to just have a nice wet base.
Yeah.
So that I'm dropping this into the wet and it's going to stick nicely, right?
Okay.
So like I said, everyone has a different way and different techniques call for different things, but I like a little bit of wet on here.
You do you, Sara.
You do me, I'm doing me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop a bit of the purple into here, right? So you can see it's already starting to give that bit of a look about it, right?
Okay.
And then I'm going to drop a bit of blue onto there as well. So we've got a couple of different colours now. I think that looks nice if you just stay with it like that, right? If you want to go a little bit different, watch this out and go. Yeah.
Whoa, look at that.
Right? So much colour, right? And I want that intensive in the background like that.
Right.
Now, if you wanted less colour, watch, we can just pick up the colour
And dab it off.
and dab it off a little bit.
Ooh, I like that.
So it's like an explosion
It is.
of colour. It's like a firework,
A
isn't it?
bonfire night all over again.
Right? Yeah, nice, right? Now, here's what I thought. I thought we'd do this. I'm going to get it nice and dry, right? And remember, if at any point you want less of them splatters,
Yeah.
and you want it more, you can always go back in. Right, yeah, now I'm getting it moving again a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going... You could sing Baby You're a Firework if you want.
Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your
Colours.
colours burn.
Yeah?
Go up, up, up.
Let me just get a little
Stars,
shooting across the sky at some point.
Sky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Right. Well, look at that. Look at how we've got a completely darker blue here
Yeah.
to what we've got up there, right? Now, this is fabulous, but you know what's going to make it look even better?
Tell me.
If we get a sentiment on there.
Ah,
right?
yes.
How, pray might I add, should we get a sentiment on there?
How are you going to get sentiment on there?
Well, we're going to washi tape it up, Benjamin, is what we're going to do.
She Benjamined me.
Yes, you Benjamin.
Yes.
You can tell I get excited when we're on
Yes.
Benjamin.
We're going to water
right?
tape it right up.
Right.
Here we
so,
go.
Let me just keep that table nice and clean.
Yeah.
Right? So, a little bit. So, if you keep your table nice and clean, you might want a little bit of kitchen towel.
Okay.
So, look at that. I can clean this.
Look at this.
Wipe on, wipe off.
Yes.
Wipe on, wipe off. Right. Wax on.
Mrs.
wax
Miyagi over there.
off. Right. There we go. So, lovely.
Yeah.
So, I think, personally, I'm a fan of the silver. The black would probably look
Are you going to
pretty
go
good as
Christmassy
well.
with it, obviously, are you?
No, I wasn't going to.
Oh, okay.
What have I picked out here? Birthday wishes. Happy birthday to you. Oh, yeah, happy birthday might be nice. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to cut off, watch you, just cut off the happy birthday like this, right?
Yes.
But I'll save this birthday wishes as well. So
Okay.
I'm going to cross there with a happy birthday. Now, top tip, I'll roll these up,
Yeah.
right? And put them in the middle.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so that if you just use
Not
one
going to get
around-
lost then.
And then you're not going to get lost, and then you're going to tie this up round there, keeping it nice and tidy. And remember, it's got their individual backing, so it's not like a roll of sellotape
No.
where you worry about that. You've got the individual backing on. Now, they can be, I'm not going to lie, a little bit of a pain if you've done that. So just I like to fold the corner over,
Yeah.
and then once you've got that corner folded over, there you go.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
So that's going to go, and we're going to go, happy birthday to you. You've got that lovely vellum feel to it. Yes.
Perfect.
Straight on there, and then you see it just tucks round. I mean, how easy is that?
Yeah.
How ridiculously easy is that to
Looks
get the vellum
so
stuck
good,
in?
yeah,
Doesn't
when you wiggle it.
good,
Look at
right?
that.
So now, I'm going to mat and layer it up. And if we're matting and layering, guys, right, tape right to the edge. Because what you don't want is your mats and layers to lift.
No.
Right, so, oh, look at that. If that happens, don't worry. Let's have a little look. Yeah, there we go. Just tear you off like that. Right, so I'm taking my tape all the way down the edge, right? Then we can take plenty over. So that when we layer this on here like that, yep, you're going to go down there. So now I'm sticking right up to the very, very edge. Yeah,
it looks
now that.
so artistic, that, and to the untrained eye, someone would think you'd have spent ages creating that background, but...
Well, I did, didn't I?
Oh, well, I mean,
You
obviously,
saw it here.
at least half an hour.
You saw it here, right? So, and then I'm going to go the same way. I'm going to go right round the outside. Never be frightened to do this, by the way, right? Your tape pen. I see people watch they go here like that, right? That's no use, guys. We need the tape right to the edge. You should always have it so that your tape is essentially almost hanging off the edge of here, so that we have loads of tape on there, so that when we stick this down, that goes onto there like this, and it's going to stick really, really professionally, right?
Yeah.
So you're not going to get any lift. If you get cards where the edges start to lift, you're not doing it right, right? Now, here we go. Where's
your stag gone?
Where's my stag? Now, let's see if I've got some little micro foam pads.
I think there's only the big ones over there.
What?
I think there's only the big... Oh, you found some little ones, have you?
Oh, I've got some little ones. Why, I have, man.
I thought Debbie couldn't find some of those earlier,
Oh,
but...
man, I've got access to the secret stash. Right, so what's
No
this?
secret stash.
Watch, I'm going to pop this. So I'm going to stick these on here.
Yeah.
So that we just hide them. Now, I don't need foam pads all the way over. You only need to stick enough that's going to kind of cement it in place.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go there. And if in doubt, look, I can always cut them down a bit further like this.
Yeah.
So that these can come on here like this.
Clever.
Clever, you see. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing, eh?
Gorgeous stag, says Sarah Muir. It is gorgeous.
Thank you. I can't really take credit for the stag, can I not?
Well, you could do.
Gorgeous card.
Just go with it, Sarah. Just go with it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's great. Lots of lovely comments going through. I'll read some more in just a few moments' time. But here we go. It's peeling off the back. I'm going to pop this in place.
She's peeling off the back. She's getting ready to go. This. And do you know what? How simple of a card was that?
I know, but it looks amazing.
So, happy birthday. Stag goes on the front. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And that is looking good. Yeah?
That is incredible.
Yeah. Wasn't it super simple?
That's what I mean. Like, to any person who didn't know, to the layman, that looks like a project that you've poured your heart and soul over.
Well, I have.
Well, I mean, you did.
Just in a short space of time.
In a short space of time, yeah. Like, I think that was about 9 minutes.
Well, I was slow today then.
Losing your touch over there. Thank you everyone for the comments coming through. I like this collection, says Rosalind. Oriel says, I put the stained glass collection on top of the glitter papers. The results were amazingly sparkly beautiful. Cat Butt, hello Cat, says, hi Super Sara and best lad Ben. Best lad, eh? Like that. Hi Rachel, team and Crafties. I love those vintage papers and the fabulous linen card. I've been bulk making my mini albums with free gift pen and ink dye to decorate. Now hi to Pat Demarest, who says, hi Ben, Sarah, super crew and all my crafting friends from a breezy but warm New Jersey. Late because my son came over and took some things down from my attic for Christmas. He put up my Christmas tree too. I'm so excited. I've never got my tree up this early, but when you need assistance, you take it when you can get it. Exactly, Pat. And here's the thing. It's like, now is fine, isn't it? I think, you know, it's the 1st of December on Sunday, so you do you. Get your tree up, get your decks up, and start celebrating.
Hey, is yours up?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah, I haven't even got a tree yet.
What?
I haven't got a tree. Because we were this year we weren't going to do a proper tree, like a real Christmas tree. So then we went out last weekend to search for like an artificial tree which looks the biz. Couldn't really find one, and then the ones that we did find, I was like, well, I'm not paying that for a tree, so we are without a tree.
You're buying it at the wrong time of year.
Yeah.
I bought mine 2 or 3 years, because we used to get a real one every year. I bought mine 2 or 3 years ago, but I bought it in the January sale.
Did you?
It's half price.
Yeah. How many trees have you got this year, though? 5?
Not all of them are up yet.
How many have you got up?
Only 2. The other 3 are going up this weekend.
Have you got the big one in your like entrance hall?
12 foot.
Yeah, I was going to say it's big.
Yeah.
12 foot tall. How do you get the star up on that then? Do you have to climb a ladder or what? Or do you do it from the top of the stairs?
So ours is good because it's in the stairs. So the stairs go like this and it goes in the middle. So we just stand at the top of the landing and put it on. It's easy.
What about the baubles and stuff? How do you like sliding down the stairs just going...
Well, what you'll notice is it's very barbly on one side and not so barbly on the other. And do you know what's really annoyed me this year? The kids obviously think they're good at this, and so I put all the baubles on where I wanted them, and they've got moved about.
Oh.
And then the kids, because I was away in the Himalayas, yes, my tree was up before I went, and the kids have moved a load of the baubles because they thought it didn't look very good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That,
They basically put the baubles that they like back where they can see them.
And have you then come back and then moved them back to where they were?
No, it's not worth the hassle. Just go along with it.
Yeah, because it's normally, isn't it? If your household is anything like ours, that you let the kids do so much of the decorating, and then it then gets moved, isn't it? Just to your liking. But yeah, well, that's what happens in our household anyway. Five trees, eh? Wow.
Yeah. But no, just in my defence.
Do you want to lend me one?
I have the big one in the hallway, right? Then we have one in the kitchen now because I do a lot of crafting in the kitchen, so it's always in the background. So I had to get that one when we started doing a lot of crafting in the kitchen for me back on my videos, right? I have the family tree in the living room. That's the one with all the baubles on that the kids have made over the years that I had, my mum gave me the ones I made when I was little and stuff like that. The kids have one in the playroom that they basically, it looks like Christmas is vomited on the tree. It's just covered in tinsel and it's multicoloured and it just hurts your eyes, right? But the kids love that. And then I have one outside. I
remember the stories of your Christmas trees from the tour 2 years ago. I keep getting memories flashing up on my Facebook page.
Aww.
I think we were in Basingstoke this day 2 years ago.
Oh, what a happy time in our lives that was.
It's good times, that, wasn't it? Good times. Few comments. What was the powder the Sara used, says Janice? It was the
Colour Creations.
The Colour Creations. I believe if you haven't picked those up, they are back in stock on the website. I think they were out of stock, they came back in here, but they're there on the website. If you want to pick them up, they are there. Have a look. There will be a bundle deal. Loving the card, Sara, says Sarah. And thank you everyone for all the lovely comments which have come through. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, we will bring you more. If there's anything particular that you want to see, feel free to give me a little holler, and we will certainly recap on deals, show you whatever you want in the final 40 minutes of the show. But in the meantime, get to the checkout, grab those deals, get your double points, and we'll meet you back here in about 4.5 minutes.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat. Then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
day-to-day looks like. On a normal day when I'm working from home, get up, breakfast, quick phone call with my daughter, and then I'm up in the craft room and I spend all my time in the craft room. If it's spending a day with the grandkids, that's it. That's my best part of the day, just spending time with family and those gorgeous little grandkids of mine. The best part of the day when I'm at work is when I go on air, because I absolutely love it. Both. I prefer a shower in the morning. I feel fresher. I feel that I can tackle my day. However, depending on how that day's been, I also would have a double shower, so I'd have one in the morning and one at night too. Absolutely, 100% coffee. Will always be coffee, and flavoured coffee is my favourite at the moment. Dare I say, it's a full English breakfast, the full works, the beans, the tomatoes, the bacon, the sausage, and everything else that goes with a traditional English breakfast. Craft along. Every day of the week. I absolutely love going through the stages from the start of a project to the end of a project. So craft along is definitely my favourite choice. I can't leave without my lipstick. It's a given thing. I once didn't have a lipstick on me and Leanne helped me out that day. Kick off the shoes, sit down for a couple of minutes, just gather my thoughts and then grab my tea.
Welcome back, everybody. Lovely to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. How many trees do you have? That's what the conversation is now started in the comments. I have none. Nicola has one. Barbara Dawson has two. Any advances on 2 trees? Let us know. Craig normally has, no. I think Craig has 3 normally, doesn't he? Doesn't he have one in his living room? I think one in his kitchen area, and he always has one outside, doesn't he, in his garden? So I want to say 2 or 3, but he's gone less this year, hasn't he? He's got 1 tree. I think he's getting one for the outside, and he's also, because he normally like beautifully decorates his banisters, if you remember, but I don't think he's done that this year. He's sort of scaled back a bit. Still interested in Sara's Christmas cake, says Urena Stanley. Putting it out there, and I know my mum won't be watching. Best Christmas cake in the biz. Yes, we don't show my mum's watching. Told this story, didn't I?
Do you know? This weekend.
Are we all...
This weekend, I'm doing your Christmas cake. I'll do one for you, one for Leanne's husband. And I've promised Craig I'll do him a big batch of mincemeat.
Do you know the brilliant thing about this as well is, and I'm not a greedy person at all, but I love it because A, the Christmas cake, it just tastes amazing. Sara's cake is, give her her dues, next level. And the great thing for me is nobody else in my family likes Christmas cake. So I get it all for myself. Yes. I'll be like, Father Christmas, all that weight training I've been doing, weight loss. I'll be like, Father Christmas come January, but it's fine. It's Christmas, isn't it? It's Christmas. Dean says, hi everyone. Hi Sara. Hi Ben. I haven't been around. Just wanted to say happy holidays, everyone. Crafters TV is the best. Well, Jean, it's lovely to have you back with us. Thank you so much. Yes, of course, you guys have got a big week coming up in the States, haven't you? Thanksgiving on Thursday, so looking forward to that for you guys. Christmas on the way, of course, too. 4 weeks tomorrow, can you believe? Karen Hughes says, years ago, I used to have one of them blow up massive trees with 3 snowmen around it, but it's always windy here and I got sick of tying it back down, you say. I don't blame you. Jane Adams says the kids' tree must be the best one, and Julie Palmer says I have 4 trees. Okay, any advance on 4 in the comments, please? Let us know. We're going to go back to a collection which you guys have absolutely loved, and that is the Majestic Unicorn collection. Everything's still available for you here. Sara's got the collection to go through and show you, but the brilliant thing is you've got the same price that we launched this at. You've got the showstopper option available for you, and if you buy that showstopper bundle, you can have more of the card and paper, that bundle into your basket along with the showstopper, and we will give that to you for half price. You'll also get your double points on this as well. The double points runs up until the end of play on Sunday, so plenty of reasons to jump in, pick up these new launches, and also pick up all of those craft room essentials that you might need as we head into the Christmas period. But let's have another look at this with Sara. So popular, Sara, this collection. And what I love about it, it's a lovely collection. It's not too kind of overpowering and it's not too big. It's a really nice price, this as well, isn't it? Which is the great thing.
It is a lovely price, and I've got it all here. I'm going to walk you through everything that's in it before I do my next demonstration,
Okay.
right? Now, I'm going to come to the kind of extras in a little while, because it's the papers that everyone's gone back for. Now, if you do go for the showstopper, as Ben said, you can get another one of the paper collections at half price, right? So we'll pop the details on the bottom of the screen for you. These are absolutely fabulous. Now, there are it's a 24 sheet paper pad, so you are getting 12 designs, 2 of each, so you can just weigh up, am I going to want more of these? I just think, yes, they're unicorns, but they are the kind of right feel. They're not like juvenile, are they not? They're really classy. They've got that real fantasy feel about them, and then having that light just shine through. Honestly, it is just magical, right? It's just a magical, truly magical collection, okay? So there's your unicorns. So
beautiful.
You've got those unicorns, but then you've also got the 12 by 12 pad. Now in the 12 by 12 pad, a couple of sheets at the back are just the coordinating florals, which looks beautiful. And again, each of these, you are getting the designs, you're getting 3 of each in this one, but you get, oh, come on, Sara, right? I might have to hold this so that I can go a couple of sheets at a time. So those are your florals. Then you get into the sheets where we have a big unicorn centerpiece and beautiful florals to coordinate in with it, right? Which means again that if you're just wanting some florals for mats and layers, backgrounds to your cards, like you saw that I used in the other one, you've got that option, but you've also got, as I'm going to use in this one, a nice big showstopper piece of the unicorn if you want to bring that in. So that's your 12 by 12 pad, right?
Yep.
Then what we've got are the vellums. Now with the vellums, you've got 6 designs, 4 of each. It's 24 sheets of the vellums, but they are the ones that we felt lent themselves the best to working in a vellum format. And I think when you see these over a base sheet, the colour is just so intensive. It's really rich, and then you can start to see some of the background pieces that we've got in there, and how it'll bring them to life. Like, look at this here, right? How fantastic.
That's incredible, yeah.
Just gorgeous designs. Okay, so you've got the vellums in there as well, 24 sheets of the vellums, and then we've got the linen cardstock. Now, honestly, it's nice because it's like your pastel. It's like a sorbet colour, I think is the way I would describe it.
Sorbet, good, yeah.
Your pastels, but they're not washed out pastels. They're not pale pastels. They're sorbet, vibrant pastels. So that is your Majestic unicorn cardstock. Then we've got a few little extras. So we've got the unicorn edgeable, which is the one that you saw me use before, which I absolutely love, and I'm going to show you how you use in the lid of a box next, Ben. Right? Okay. Then, if you look at this one here, we've got that gorgeous unicorn, but can you see that you've got that illusion film behind?
It's incredible.
You get a double pack roll of the illusion film. So the 2 rolls come like this. So you get a double pack, but that is the colour in the illusion film, right? Yep. And if you want the illusion like this, you just got to expose it to a little bit of heat. So you're just going to either heat gun it up, or you're going to use the iron on there as well. You've got in here some lovely sentiments. So these are your Majestic unicorn sentiments. You've then got the Born to be a Unicorn. So this is die cut, and the rest are stamps. You've got the lovely 3D embossing folder. So that's the embossing folder, but that is it in and of itself. So you can see.
I love it on the mirror card.
Isn't it that? It's this here.
The satin mirror.
It's just the detail and just how deep that embossing is. And then we've got this lovely stamp set, which is this one here. So can you see, it's a stamp and die, and if you love to colour, my word, that unicorn is fabulous to colour, right? Really gorgeous. And then the last one, which I think you're just going to love, is you've got this set here, which has got your little stamps for your raindrops. You've got the rain cloud on here as well, and the little rainbow. When it rains, look for rainbows.
Love that.
Just think they're lovely. And then can you see you've got things like be unique, be you, sending sunshine and rainbows, you brighten up my cloudy days, just really cute, okay?
Yeah.
So those are all of the components in the kit, but if you are going for a showstopper, yes, you're making your big saving. I mean, you're saving over 20 quid, but then so that's like a 20% saving, and then you can get a second set at half price, okay? Now, what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to make a start and I'm going to do a box.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a box that I'm going to put my lovely unicorn in the centre. Now this is designed to work really, really well on the 5x7.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my box 5.5 by 7.5 inches, right? And I'm going to go an inch either side. So this is how you think about the box, right? We're going to go, I'll let him show you me in the big, here he is, right? I'm going to go up an inch, along 5.5, down an inch. So it's 5.5 plus double the side, so 5.5 plus another 2, so it's 7.5 that way. And then on the edge we're going up an inch, along 7.5, down an inch. So we need the 7.5 plus the 2, so it's 9.5. So if you want a 5x7 box that's an inch deep, you're going to cut a 7.5 by 9.5 piece of card. And actually, I'm going to cut 2 of them, right?
Okay.
So that is how you work out kind of box sizes as it was. So widthways, we were going 7.5. So go to my 7.5 piece here, trim it down there, and it's 7.5 by 9.5, 9.5 along there, trim it like that, right? So to do a 9 by 9.5, 5.5 by 7.5 box, we need these 2 here, right? Now, you're going to use your Score Master, or you can use your scoring board or your Ultimate, whatever it is, and we're going to do an inch on all 4 sides, but watch this, we're going to go an inch here, so we come down an inch, this is the lid, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then 4 here.
Yeah.
So it's an inch all the way around, so that's the lid. And then for the base, we do exactly the same, but you come to the inch from here, so we're going to do an inch, and we're going to score an inch. And we're going to do exactly the same here, so I'm going to an inch here, scoring up the next one, and then 3, and then the 4th one here, right? So, for my base, right, I'm going to take this in, so you're going to do all 4 sides. This is called burnishing, when you put the score line in like this, right? And then you're just going to bring in your scissors, and we're going to cut up the crease and a little bit out of the corner, all 4 sides like this. Now, when you're doing a box, you must either use a wet glue and wait for it to dry, or a straight tape pen like this. And watch, I go down the side like this, Ben, plenty out to the side.
Okay.
Down the crease, plenty out to the side. Down the crease, plenty out to the side.
Down the crease.
And plenty out to the side. That's it, right? So when you're folding, I'm just lining those up there, and as long as these line up perfectly, that is how you get yourself an absolutely perfect 90-degree in 3 dimensions edge to your box on here, right? So I'm coming 90 degrees, all 3 edges. Then watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in that little paper pad, and I'm going to find myself a really nice unicorn. So let's have a little look. This is, by the way, this is a great way, if it's your working paper pad, keep your loose sheets in the top.
Yes.
So say we want that down there, and we want her in the bottom corner, right? You're going to actually, let's have a little look. We don't
have a little look through.
Doesn't have to be the first one we come to. Oh, yeah.
That was even more majestic.
Yeah, I quite like that one. No, you're not feeling her.
The one before I prefer, but let's have a look. Oh,
she's going to be too big though for the Disney box, right?
Fit in the box.
So I need a slightly smaller one.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I'm still fancying number 2.
Yeah, I think maybe 2's got the edge.
That's going to look nice on there. I think 2's got the edge.
2's got the edge, I think.
So I'm going to take this out, right? So now what I'm going to do is, remember our box is 5.5 by 7.5 inches, right? So it's going to be 7.5 inches this way. I'm going to come to 7.5, just a little bit smaller, like this. And it's going to be 5.5 this way. Now, if I go to 5.5, am I cutting any unicorn horn off? No, I'm not. A little bit smaller like this, right? Because that should be, now does that fit in the base of this box nicely? Oh, look, it's, I tell you what, no, it just wants a tiny fly's eyelash off there.
A fly's eyelash, I've not heard that expression for a while.
Because bear in mind, what you're doing is, your box isn't 5.5 by 7.5, because we've pinched a little bit off so that the base fits in the lid. So that is the difference there. Look how nice this is going to look in the base of the box. Yeah, looking good. Now that you're going to do with your collal all-purpose. So we're going to take this nice glue all over the base. Right.
Well, whilst you're sticking, there's so many comments coming through. You started something about the Christmas tree, Sarah. We have 3 Christmas trees, says Goddess, and more for outside. 1 traditional, 1 hobbies and sports teams. 1 is all shoes.
Wow, I tell you what, that's somebody who's trumping me on the Christmas tree front, definitely.
Shoes on a tree. Shoes on a tree. Shoes on a tree. Oh, we'll just watch Sarah. Do I need to stop talking whilst you do this?
Actually, that probably wouldn't be a bad thing. I thought
Okay.
I'll just do something.
Come back to me in a second.
Interesting. Come back to he'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Right, here's what I'm going to do, right? I've got the edges now.
Yep.
I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut my unicorn into the middle, right? So can you see I'm going to take this in the middle like that?
Yeah.
And I'm going to cut that right smack bang in the centre. So you go there, matey. Divn't be moving. Right?
Divn't be moving, man.
Divn't be moving. And I'm going to pop that down here like this, right? And then I'm just going to line up. Now, this is where it comes into its own, having your larger plates as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to cut that right in the middle and be perfect, right? Now, let me just show you. When we're going to do this, you're going to use your craft knife.
Okay.
And we don't appear to have a metal edge ruler down here, although I could be doing a Sarah and just looking surface looking.
If you'd been with us last night, I could have given you a metal edge ruler because we had that Essentials toolkit, but obviously
right,
not
well,
tonight.
I'm going to just cut by eye. Don't worry, I'll cut by eye effectively.
Don't worry.
Right? So, watch this. So this lifts off, right? That, oh, look at that, cut to absolute perfection. So that there, you're just going to lift up. Now, if you're ever worried about damaging this, what you could do is send it through another time to emboss it. Come on, Sarah, you can be a bit more gentle with this. Right, there we go. Right, once you've got a hold of it, you're all good to go. Right,
just
so
be careful,
we've got a hold of it in the middle. Ever so gentle down the middle. There you are. Right. So there's a little bit coming out of there, right? Now, once you get to this stage, you're going to take this out. So watch, you can cut round from here, right? You can cut down from there.
Okay.
Right, and then what that does is, takes all of this bit completely out. So that is how you do it if you want the unicorn on the front of a box like that. Now what I've done is, I've done this one whereby you can take this and we could actually put a little bit of this. Now, I've never tried it, Ben, but can you heat this with your heat gun and get it to go a little bit funny?
I don't think I have seen that, but
Because I don't have me.
Don't have the iron.
I don't have the iron.
Do you want me to grab it?
Yeah. Well, I haven't got the iron or the ironing board. Should we try it with this?
You
See what
could
happens.
try. Are they not? Oh, she's off now. Is it working? Oh, it sort of is working actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that way. In theory, a little bit of heat should absolutely, yes, that's doing its job. It just needs a little bit of heat to make it look a little bit different. I want it to be more illusion-y. Right?
More illusion-y.
Yeah.
Actually, well,
Little bit illusion-y.
yeah.
Needs to come down this way. You're not impressed?
No,
Like
I
the
am
iron.
considering that using the heat. I'm sort of more looking for your iron, but I feel like it's too little, too late now. No, well, no. I sort of looked. You said it was down the side of the tree, but I can't see it. Oh yes, I can see it. I can see it. Do you want the? Do you want?
I mean,
the
look,
iron?
I've managed to achieve what I'd set out to achieve here. Yeah, you're not impressed, are you, Ness?
Oh well, no. I know. Yeah.
You just hang around here, though, because you smell really good tonight.
Oh, thanks. I
Yeah.
smell great every night.
Well, you smell really good tonight.
I got me fake Halfetti on.
I was going to say, tell him.
Fake Halfetti.
You see, I know, because if it's his real Halfetti, I wouldn't have needed him to come over here to smell him. I would have been able to smell him from over
I
there.
have to stand a bit closer.
Yeah. So, yeah. You stay there.
Okay.
He does smell good, right? So watch this. I'm going to stick this, not with my straight tape pen.
No.
I need my dotty tape pen, all right? So loads of dottiness going on all around here.
Yeah.
All right.
I do like your jumper.
Did you?
Did you say you made this one as well?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I just bought it from Next.
Oh, it's very, yeah, I really like it. I haven't bought myself a Christmas jumper yet this year. I'm very unprepared for Christmas. 4 weeks tomorrow, don't you know?
I do know it's 4 weeks tomorrow. Some of us are very prepared for it.
Oh, I know.
Right?
Have you done all your shopping, have you?
Me? No. No. Right. So, right. And then along there like this. Right. What I think I might do is stick this all the way over here like this. So this is not what I'd intended to do.
Actually, I changed my mind about this now. I actually quite like the look of that.
Oh, he likes it now. Now he likes it, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I do.
Yeah, we're feeling all right with that now? Yeah?
I like it.
So, right, and then you can do it right.
I'm going back now.
Yep, you are relieved of duty. So,
Relieved of duty.
off you trot.
She's had a smell.
I've
and now
had
I'm
a
back.
smell, off
Yep.
you go. Yep. So, imagine if you just tuned in there and you thought I was talking about negative smells. No, Ben smells lovely tonight,
Yep.
guys, in case you were wondering.
Wouldn't be the weirdest conversation that you and I have had on air.
It really wouldn't have been, no, it really, which is, I don't know if that's a scary thing or not.
I know. Oh,
So,
dear.
right, so these come around here like this. And then again, all you're doing is you're taking this top piece and we're going to cut it in, right? Oh, I do like that. Now I'm seeing that. I'm really feeling that, Ben.
Yeah, I love
I'll show you
it.
what I'd intended to do, which was a little bit different, but I'll cut to my Here's When I Prepared earlier in a second.
Ha-ha, of course. Always prepared.
You all know where this is going, guys. You all know where it's going, right? So, pulling this down like this. Remember what I said? Across from the edge and then out a little bit. Cross from the edge and out a little bit like this, right? And that's how we get that perfect stick. And it's all going to line
Lovely.
up absolutely beautifully, right? So, right.
Just as you're putting this together as well, I mean, you chatted about this earlier. Stephanie's just saying, how would you use the 6x6 paper pad within this collection? I mean, you said for like toppers, haven't you?
I'll
And
show you some of the lovely cards that have
home
been done
decor.
with them. Right? So watch out, put that on the front, right? The one I'd done earlier, look, I'd cut around the unicorn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can you see?
Yeah.
So you've got the unicorn inside, and then that goes around the outside. Now, all you would do, guys, this is brilliant, use your 5x7 die set. So it doesn't matter if you've cut a little bit on the wonk like I had, because you're going to cover it over with your ones that you've done your mats and layers on. How nice is that?
I love it. Absolutely brilliant. What a great project. And you've seen just how versatile that edgeable is there as well. And the fact that we've seen it used on a fantastic card, done both ways. And then you've seen it on the lid of a box as well. It looks incredible. We'll have a look at a few of those samples that Sarah said in just a second, because it was Stephanie asking how you would use the 6x6 paper.
I'll give you them
Oh,
so that
okay.
you can show them while I tidy up and get ready for the next demo.
Thank you. Cat Butt says, no tree for me, just a tree-shaped stack of Crafter's Companion card and paper. Now that I would like to see. Does the film need acetate behind it for more stability? Not really. Don't need to put it, because then if you put the... Well, I suppose you could put acetate behind it, but it's fine without.
This is
Yeah.
pretty stable. I mean, I didn't do the decoration, but it looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It does look pretty good. And just to read off, because there's been so many comments of Christmas trees here, just before we show you these cards. Mary says, I have 4 trees, one in my games room. I'd love a games room. Snooker table, I'd have. And like pinball machine. One in my living room, one in my kitchen, and one on my back patio. We're down to 2, says Rosalind. We usually put up 3, one upstairs, one in the basement, and one outside. The one outside will not go up this year. Kirsty D says, I have a large tree, a small fibre optic tree, a small crafty tree, a small tree for the passage, and 2 mini trees for the fireplace, and my son has one in his bedroom. That is a lot of trees. Jinx, Nicola. Goddess says, we have 3, and more for outside. 1 traditional, 1 for hobbies and sports teams. And Sarah Muir says, I think you, Crafter's Companion, are amazing. I've been a member nearly a year now, and I love everything you do. You're all amazing, and I have learned so much too. Bonus, you say. Thank you, that's a very kind message. Karen says, finally got myself a stamp cleaning set today, along with plenty of paper pads. Now the wait begins, but knowing Crafter's Companion, it won't be long. Fred says, my best friend does 12 trees, every room including the kitchen and each loo. You have a tree in the loo, your friend. I mean, that is brilliant, isn't it? At least I suppose having a tree in the loo, you know, if you need to clean it and you haven't got a toilet brush, you can turn it upside down. Well, you could. She is aiming for a few outside this year. Connie says, I have a naive question. No. How do I order a bonus buy? Oh, so basically, if you want this showstopper bundle, you put your showstopper bundle in your cart, and then it doesn't say bonus buy, but the bonus buy is this one here at the bottom of the screen. So you look for Majestic, Unicorn, Card, Paper and Vellum Collection, and you put that in, because that's the bonus buy on this deal. You put that in with that, and then the price of that halves. So don't put in the items individually, as you were saying, because that won't work. So you go showstopper, add this one, that's the bonus buy for that, and that price is chopped in half. Someone called Craig Laird has been in touch. Hello, Craigie, Biggie. I usually have one in the living room, Christmas tree, one in the kitchen, and one on the upstairs landing, and one in the front garden, so I forgot
That sounds like how Craig, I knew he had more than 3.
This year, I have one in the living room. I will put one outside at the weekend, and yes, Ben, I have done all the banisters. I'm sure, didn't he say, Nicola, the other day, that he wasn't going to do his banisters? Oh, he wasn't going to do as many trees, he was going to do his banisters. And I love box making, says Janice. I find Sara so inspirational. Just show you a few of these projects as well that you can do with the Unicorn collection. They are absolutely fantastic. And what is so brilliant, you do have, you know, these stunning papers. This is obviously... which one is that off? Yeah, it's off the 12 by 12. But you can snip into these. I mean, just full on the front of your card, bit of matting and layering. I mean, obviously here we've got like some sentiments added too, but they are just like whole cards in one if you want them to be so. Just adding a nice little sentiment on there too. This one is with the beautiful unicorn stamp. Again, just using some of your nesting dies to create that effect. And then again, adding some of the papers from the back. So some of the floral papers you've got there. This one's super cute. Oh, I love this. Look at that one. Or is that like a little... Oh, it's like a triple easel with the clouds. Triple tweezle, twisty easel. It is, isn't it, sort of? That's really cool. Who's done that one? Sandy Brooks. Of course, Sandy. I love that. This one again, really super simple but super effective. Nicole just creating that beautiful card there. Just... stood proud with some foam pads behind actually, and then put some foam pads behind the mat and layer. You've then got beautiful, well, this is like stationery. What's in here? Oh, how cute is that? Who's made that? Jan Marshall, take a bow. Look at that, a beautiful card holder, and then created lots of mini cards. So this is the thing, right? If you wanted to be able to make to sell, which of course you can do, these are the kind of things that you can do. You know, take Sara's box making idea, create beautiful boxes to then put like pre-made cards in that you've done. This one, Jan again, just using that embossing folder as the front of a project. This one here with your beautiful unicorn edgeable on the angle, just absolutely stunning. One more for now. This one created by our Lily, which I really love. Again, just taking one of the beautiful papers, matting and layering it, popping onto the front of a card. You have got some amazing projects right there. Double points on everything as well. Grab yours tonight whilst you can. Remember, the double points deals end of play on Sunday. So plenty of opportunities still to shop on the website. We're going to have a look at those papers once again with Sara that we launched the week before last, the vintage and distressed florals paper pads. I'll go through all the details of the showstopper again very swiftly. I won't flick, but I'll just show you. So the two pads that Sara will be bringing to you are these two here. So you've got your distressed florals. You've also got your beautiful vintage scrapbook as well. Two pads, 24 double-sided sheets. They are incredible. If you go for the showstopper, we also throw into the mix your ombre glitter cardstock. So you've got 24 sheets in there of that, 210 GSM, so a nice weight if you do want to do your construction with that as well. You're going to get your everyday resist pad. Those 6 designs you're going to get 4 times over. Add a bit of ink to those, creating beautiful backgrounds. And then you're going to get 40, nay 64 sheets of linen cardstock. They come from the Halloween collections that we brought you a while back. However, I mean, yes, Halloween colours, but certainly colours that you can use right throughout the year as well. If you go for that showstopper, it is the equivalent of you giving us an extra £20 or $30 to get £72 or $91 worth of cardstock. So it's really worth doing that. £40 or $56 is your platinum price, plus your double points. And if you love the paper pads, the new ones, of course you do. You then add that bundle of those two into your basket, and that's the bonus buy for this deal. So in effect, you'll get those twice over, but the second time you pay for them, you'll get them half price. We have got about 12 or 13 minutes left, Sarah. What can you conjure with these pads?
What I mean,
She's doing a
I
spell
could
look.
conjure something, or I could just craft something up.
Why not?
I was thinking
Yeah.
I might use, because I used the vintage scrapbook before, I might use the distressed florals, and I might just whop out my favourite quick and easy, everybody loves it when I do it demo, using one of these beautiful papers to do a really nice 3D little box to keep.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I really like that one. Right? So I think I'm going to go with that one. So all you do is you take one of your sheets, right? And I'm going to make this on my Scoremaster.
Okay.
Okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to put your score, so we're going from the sides, and we want to leave a little bit of a gluing flap, so you go to 3 3/4 of an inch. If you've seen me do this before, guys, it's genius. It's so easy. If not, make sure you make a note of these measurements, right? So 3 3/4, 4 3/4, right? And then 5 3/4 inches.
Okay.
So 3 3/4, 4 3/4, 5 3/4. You then go to fold those over. You're going to give that a nice bit of a burnish, right? Fold it back on itself. And then we're going to butt that up against the side again. And we're going to do exactly the same again, right? So we're nice and butt it up there, nice and straight. 3 3/4, 4 3/4, 5 3/4. Leaves you a 1/2 inch gluing flap. And then because that side's 2 inches, you're coming along the bottom at 2 inches. Oh, do you know what you could do, Benjamin?
Yes.
You could grab us a little bit of ribbon or something.
A little bit of ribbon.
Yeah, I would love you for that.
Any particular?
And then I think what I'll do is I will go with a nice 2 inch fold over at the top. All right, so I've got 2 inches at the bottom, 2 inches at the top, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm now going to fold and burnish all of these crease lines. So I'm going that one there, and then I'm going to bring the next one in here, folding that over, take that one up there, and then I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to fold this over, crease that there, do the same at this one, fold over in a bit of a crease, and then fold over in a bit of a crease, okay? And then on the bottom of this one here, so there is my crease line around here. Oh, I tell you what, he's straight up there.
That'll be all right, wouldn't it?
What ribbon colours do I desire? Whatever I need.
Not too shabby.
You've nailed that.
Thank you.
Absolutely nailed
That's what I
that.
found.
Right? So, that's going to be my fold over at the top, which is going to be lovely because it's going to work from both sides, of course, right? So then what you do here is we're going to come straight up on here, Ben, like that, and we're going to just cut a little bit from the edge, straight up on this one, cut a little bit from the edge. Same here, where are you going? You're going straight up from there, cut a little bit from the edge. We're going to cut a little bit from the edge here, and that's coming off the edge, like that, right? So there's our pieces. So I'm going to take that. Now, let's use a little bit of that lovely vellum sentiment, right?
You're loving these, aren't you?
Oh, I'm absolutely loving them.
Shows how versatile they are there, because you've used them on so many projects tonight.
You are so thoughtful. I think we'll go around
thank
there
you.
with that. And I can't thank you. Look at that, we can come all the way across and get it on
You get
both.
both on?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Right, so here we go. I'm just going to, if you didn't see these earlier, guys, I did just tell you the tip. If you fold over a corner like that, you'll be able to get the edge off no problem, because this is super sticky, ready to go.
Yep.
So I'm coming straight along here like this. You are so thoughtful. Sticking you along there. I can't thank you enough. All the way to the edge, right? That's just going to come over the edge like that. And now we've done a lovely gift bag with the sentiment on the bottom there, right?
Perfect.
So here we go. Now on the bottom here, let me have a little think. I'm going to go over there, so that's going to be my full stick down bit. So if they come in from the side, we stick one down, and then I'm going to stick the other one down as well. So we'll kind of go along. Plenty of sticking on the base here. And I like to double stick here. So I come with sticky all the way down this edge, and said sticky is coming all the way to this edge. So I'm sticking stick to stick.
Yeah.
Right, is the best way to do it. So fold you over there like this.
Okay.
Don't you stick on there. Fold you over there like that, so that that sticks all the way down beautifully. Then up from the edge, come on, I didn't stick you. There we go. Right, so the two sides come in, one bit goes down, the other bit comes up. They should be sticking perfectly. They are indeed. Then watch these edges come in. Now, this here, we're going to fold the top over. So all of these are just going to trim like this on the two opposite corners. 1, 2, and then you're going to turn it over on itself. So 1, can you see that?
Yeah.
2, turn it over on itself. All right, just like that. And then if in doubt, we're going to, in fact, I'm going to turn you back over and stick you. So nice bit of tape along the top there. Nice. And then the same here. Tape along the edge. Fold you over and stick you down, right? So we've stuck all of that down really, really well. Then, what I was saying, I wanted the tip. Oh, look at how good that looks with the You Are So Thoughtful on there, right? Then all I like to do is come through like this.
Yeah.
And through like that. Give it a bit of a wiggle. Make a nice big hole like that. And then with your ribbon, you see, get that tape off there. Right. Yep, there we go. And we're going to go in through one and out through the other.
Yes.
So this is a brilliant way if you want to stick your bags together like this, right? So you're going in through there like that. And then in through there.
Perfect for all sorts of gifts as well, that sort of size, isn't it? Pop lots of little bits and pieces in there.
Yeah, I think it would be a really nice size, that one. You could just house a little miniature bottle of wine if you wanted. Could be some little homemade cookies, a little bit of homemade fudge if you wanted. Let's have a little look for that. How cute is that? And then you've got the You Are So Thoughtful on one side, and we've got I Can't Thank You Enough on the other.
Love that.
Wasn't that nice and easy though?
Absolutely brilliant. I've thoroughly enjoyed this show. Let me read a few more comments and I'll just recap on that deal for you as well. And then we're just about done. I love the papers. They arrived last week, says Stephanie. I bought both designs. And isn't it great now that you've got more? Listen to me, Isn't it great that you've got loads of demonstrations from Debbie? You know, you've got some of Sarah's take on that as well. I really must get some of these resist pads. It's such a good idea, says Sarah. Included in the showstopper. I'll show you again in just a second. And Christine says, talking about making paper pads. Making trees out of paper pads. She says, imagine the tree that I could make with all my paper pads. I reckon probably a tree that you could put in Times Square. I reckon you've probably got that many, haven't you? Big enough? Rosalind says, didn't know that the unicorn is Scotland's national animal. True story. You learn something new every day. Thank you for showing the gorgeous samples, says Stephanie, for inspiration. I'm excited to get my order. Very quickly, because we've got just a few moments left, if you want to go for the showstopper, it is both of the brand new pads. Let me show you my fave, the vintage scrapbook. This is absolutely beautiful. All of the different kind of landmarks on there, done in vintage style. Love the fact you've got the old-fashioned script in there, all the little stamps and tickets, and even the tea-stained cups on there. I absolutely love. You've got the little pages here with the little tickets that you could almost imagine tearing up, but you can snip into those, of course. You know, get your distressing tools out, really kind of go to town with these papers. You've got nautical themes in there as well with the compasses and the yachts. You've got your world maps in there too, which you can snip into, and even the old-fashioned penny farthings on there as well. If you're going for the bundle, of course, you get your distressed florals. This one's got a little bit more colour to it, but still in that sort of scrapbook feel, if you like. You know, plenty of snippability here, plenty of opportunity to snip in, to create little toppers for projects. Again, if you love to scrapbook, you know, look at all the different areas that you can snip into. The reverse, a little bit more laid back. So again, if you want to stamp into these, if you want to stencil onto these, obviously you can do that. The showstopper brings you both of these brand new pads. It also brings you, for an extra £20 or $30, all of this. So you've got your vintage Halloween linen cardstock. You've got your Fright Night luxury linen cardstock as well. Plus, we bring you your everyday resist pad, and you're going to be getting the ombre glitter card pad. That is the equivalent of £72.91 worth of cardstock. You pay just an extra £20 or $30 and you get all of that. Plus, once you put the showstopper in your basket, you put this bundle in again, so those 2 pads on their own, and you get those for half price second time round. Double points on everything, don't forget. What a brilliant show. Thank you so much, everybody, for chatting along with us. Make sure you get your carts and your baskets checked out. I'm back tomorrow with Debbie. Sarah, you're back with me on Friday, aren't you?
Friday! It's Friday!
Yeah, yeah.
You're with me for 3 hours.
3 hours. It's a cartload, wrong day, wrong time. So Friday...
Sorry, that'd be my schedule, guys.
It's fine, as long as everyone knows. Friday, midday, 3 hours, 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be a good day Friday, actually, because you've got a 3-hour cartload, and then you've got Friday Night Live as well, as voted for by you guys, your favourite show. Along with Masterclass, but, you know, mainly Friday Night Live. And so that's coming up Friday. Tomorrow, we've got a brand new launch with Debbie in the morning. We've got the amazing Lovebirds collection. And then what have we got tomorrow afternoon? I can't even remember. There's so much going on. But Masterclass, there we go. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Keep checking out your carts and your baskets. Massive thank you to Sarah. Thank you to all of the team, as per usual. I'll see you back here tomorrow for more fun as our Black Friday week continues. Bye for now.